Good morning everybody, my name is Osa. It is Saturday morning and we are playing FS19 on Oakfield farm. And I really need to put the dirt track back in on this field. But it is first day, early summer, and our clover is finally ready to cut. Find out sheep. So what are we set to? Mower. Unfold. Unfold. Mower. Turn on. Select rear, lower, and move forward. And am I on swift mode? I think I'm on swift mode. Let's have a check. Yes. So, oh, I did lower those, I just didn't turn them on. There we go. I'm going to set that off on a worker and we will run back to the farm and get the rest of the equipment. So, step 1, Lindner. So what I'm looking at doing here, we've got the quadrant baler, which I may keep anywhere, just, well, strong, I don't know. We'll see. So I haven't bought any bale collecting trailers yet. We're going to run down to the field with this and take 3 bales back to the yard with us. We'll put 1 in the open, 1 in a shed, and 1 in the xTractor to see if that works. If that works, we can consolidate on a square bale production, and if it doesn't work, then we'll go with we'll carry on testing. Okay, you're done. And for a change, we're using the Case Puma because it really doesn't get enough work yet. The only thing I've used it on so far is the small plough to touch up the edge of the fields when we're using the big plough, and obviously using wheat crops, or it's not wheat crops, root crops, we are going to have to plough our fields fairly regularly. I don't think I'm doing corn. Don't do corn. We do sunflowers, but that doesn't require ploughing. This is a really heavy horsepower load. Oh, work. Baler needs 230 horsepower, and our Case has 260, so we should be okay. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to approach this from the back side so that we have some clover in the baler. And then we'll grab the grass around the edge.
Where's this going?
Okay, lower the front.
Here's what I want you both to
Unfold
do.
it.
You go to that bathroom.
Me? I need to go pee.
Yeah, you go try to pee in that bathroom. You go
Turn that one on.
You go wash your face.
So, Clover, done.
I can
We
go in
are
the bathroom
chewing.
myself.
Well, I have to go pee too.
This is really
I'm going to
good.
hold you. Wow.
Okay, this is a seriously good yield. Way more than I expected, so not too unhappy with things so far. Obviously the Cavernland or Vicon mowers that we're running only work on our Challenger, so I can't use the big case for that. Okay. Clear to the end then. Oops. We can't clear to the end because that's where the edge of the map is. So, okay. Do the little thing of doing alternate rows because that happens to be easier. Well, kinda, sorta. When the trees get in. I should have done that from the cab. Okay, it looks like we've got enough bales on the field. So that's a good thing. Now I've got an xTractor up in the yard. We will grab 3 of these bales on the Lindner, which is completely unrealistic, and take them up. And I'll stop this when we get to the end of the row. Alright, and we'll park this here, engine off, and jump out to the Lindner. Hello. You going to say hello?
Hello.
Good morning, Captain Zank. I am doing okay. We have kids in the house, but they are going out this morning to a place I can't mention until after they come back, because Michigan and opening restrictions and stuff like that. So we won't say anything about that yet. But for the most part, I'm doing good. We've had a good week. That'll do. So we're back out of there. Yay. Do that, stab that, and go get a, oops. Go get the third one. So this is just raw clover.
Okay. Can I borrow one of your jackets?
Let's oops. Level that up. Lift. Alright, now should do that. And I did turn courseplay off, so yay for that. And we are going to head back up to the yard with these 3 and see what happens. So, how are you doing this morning, Captain Zank? Refresh the browser. That's better. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be killing a lot of this grass. But that's fine. Okay. Get out of there carefully. And even with... Oh, productive? What's that? Actually, I had a really busy day on Friday with projects and problems and trying to get a project done and problems, and ended up for the project I was doing, I had to go and teach myself a bunch of new SQL that I'd never done before. That is what it is. Okay, let us stick the clover bale at the back of here, next to the sugar beet crate. Let's zoom in a bit so we can see what we're doing. Oh.
Hi, Kate.
Oh.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Sarah.
Do I look like your mom? Do I look like Kaylee?
Yes.
I look like
Alrighty, we'll back that out. And grab the two above it.
Are you putting my shoes?
You're not watching TV in my shoes?
Yes, you did so now. You're gonna need to take off your shoes when you're there. There's shelves where you put your shoes at.
Yeah, my problem is I'm using a file or SQL to pull data together. And unfortunately, they changed how one of my data elements is retrieved, and there's now a program that goes off.
Oh, Billy!
Dude!
I'm putting on my shoes.
But yeah, there's now a program that goes off to lots and lots of different places to retrieve the data. And so I had to change my file to pull the data from a program, which I've kind of done, but not quite. So, and then it turned out someone had already done that. So I leveraged theirs and then wrapped it up into an expander. No, it wasn't, well, because with SQL you have views, which basically you define a file of lots and lots of different data to pull together, and all I'd done was I got this view that pulled data from one file, one field, and now they had multiple files, multiple fields, and they wrote a program to do it. And so, okay, fine, but I have to now use that program in the view, and you can do that by wrapping the view in a function. So it wasn't a big deal, it was just wrapping the view in a function. So I did that and it all worked. So I need to get this in the bunker, I guess. Squeak. And we will reverse here.
Yeah, I see it.
40,000 litres of grass, that's awesome. Okay, let's unfold that. And turn the engine on because engines.
I'm looking at the windshield though.
Now all I'm going to do is put this here and load that one bale into it. So turn that off, jump out.
Oh. Can you help me put it on?
Bye bye.
I'm making that the windshield.
Okay, now we lower that there. Well, that's hopeful. And that's not hopeful. Okay.
Here, Marky.
So that is not going to wrap. Clover. And so that's a problem. So since most of our farming is going to be clover, okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to save, quit. The screen will go blank and then come back up again. So yeah, this wasn't a source change, this was an expanded, hey, I've got to learn how to create a wrapper for a wrapper. So I did that, and that was all good. So let's go back to here. And I should have, honestly don't know what it's called. So this could be a hunt and peck. Pen extension. No. Yes, we already have that loaded. Bale wrapper extension. Excuse me while I back out. Mods. Search. Bale. Maybe I should have done wrapper. Let's go back. Search again. Bale wrapper extension. Enables wrapping of Clover alfalfa bales for all bale wrappers, including wrappers from DLCs. Not true. Because we do have that running. Okay, so we can say for definite that the xTractor is not going to work for us. So, boo. What that means is I'm going to switch to... Okay, that's going to reset the aeroplanes. These are... Okay, we're using Clover kit rather than Vicon. I'm going to turn the engine on first. Well, that wasn't quite what I wanted to happen. That on the helper, and then what's actually happening here, I can go and look at this because we now have yield. Okay, that's actually not too sad. Looks like about 90 over there, 85. 95. So we've got 95 in this corner. We've got 90 and 85 over there. And then we've got, did I say 115 everywhere else? A little bit of 110 right there. But okay, that's actually not bad, because when you look at the state of our field, we've got 120 kilograms per hectare of nitrogen on a crop that needs 40. What's going to be interesting is over here. This is still... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, because this area is... Oh, I don't know. Now, pH has dropped by 0.25 because we've harvested this area, as expected. Now, I don't know why this is 100 over 80, because I'm expecting it to be over 40. If we run up to the bit that hasn't been cut over here. Oh no, bad, 160 over 180. So good. When we mow the clover, we're losing about 40 kilograms per hectare of nitrogen. So that will be a good thing. Now, up on the farm, let's keep tabbing. So you're going to drive through the thing. You cannot use that, so... Oh. So these are going to be the only 3 square clover bales that we have, but we can now use Clover in preference to grass. So if the Clover survives, then we can use that to feed the sheep over winter. Yeah. So a little bit of unrealistic bits there. That's done. I think I'm kind of, well, we've still got a bunch of square bales over there. I'm going to have to bring the square bales back. So all of the square bales we've made, we're going to have to cart back. I could get out the Johnston trailer and haul them up. I guess we can count. In the meantime, I am going to find this and we'll unload it. Okay, we are going to do a very, very careful wasn't as much as I thought it would be. Got the pickup lifted. Come back to the edge of the field here and we'll try and finish off this bale because obviously don't really want to throw away 3,000 litres of clover. That'll do it. And we can back up, turn it off, lift it up, empty it. And fold it all up. So we don't need that. We'll give the dealership a call and have them deliver us a baler wrapper and take away the 2 bits of equipment we still have. Base game wrappers, so not DLC wrappers. Then what I'm thinking of doing might additionally not work either. Which is going to be incredibly annoying. So that gonna try the Cumberland fast wrapper, fast baler. See if that works. And if that doesn't work, so we might keep this big square baler. And it might be that I'm going to have to get the the Kuhn square wrapper and just use that instead. So, but we do know that the xTractor doesn't work, so we can get rid of that. So I'm not going to bring the Lindner down to the field just yet, because I'm probably going to get myself a bale collecting thing. So we'll drop that there, and we'll call up the guy at the store and see what he has to offer. So base game, yeah. That might be the functioning limitation here. But what we will do, fast bale, is that's only 150 horse, which opens us up to using it on the 2 smallest tractors. Well, not the Lindner, but the 2 smaller field tractors that we have. But, well, hang on, go back up. This has got all of the additional stuff. So I think this is going to work for our purposes. So we are going Cumberland. We'll put Michelin tyres on it. And I'm going to stick with white foil because they're easier to see. We'll buy that. So I think we're good. We have to get that delivered. And You do that from the map. So call up the store. Can you please deliver our new baler? Oops. Wrong. That one. And we'll go back to there. We will go to the garage. We'll sell the xTractor back to them because, well, that just... Sorry guys, that just didn't work out for us. Okay, so back to tractor baling. Attach other key. There we go. Now the problem with this baler is obviously I can't collect Clover. Oh, I was going to take a tractor down with some, with a shovel. Because we're going to need Clover during the winter months to replace the grass that the sheep can't get from the field. So... yeah. I have a feeling that the reason that, let's unfold that, the Clover or these balers work with Clover, and the other, the xTractor doesn't, is because the xTractor is designed to work with grass bales, either square or round, and that may be the issue it has. Okay, why are we going so slowly? Good grief. This tractor's struggling. We might need to switch to the class. And we are wrapping. Yay. To unload, that was impressive. I don't think I've got the auto unload mod, and I thought you had to unload this manually, but who knows. Now that said, the risk we have switching to something like the class to do this particular job is